Alrighty. Timmy, welcome to Griff Guide. I'm Kyle.
I'm Jeremy Griffin, your host. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Been looking forward to this. This is a unbelievable studio. I definitely was not expecting this, but
I know.
Were you expecting like a folding table with us just sitting in the middle of a room with like plywood floors?
yeah, I mean, as long as I'm with the fellas, this is great. This is looking good. So
Yeah, the lights and stuff. When I first came in, I was like,
Yeah, we just what the fuck is going on here?
so Timmy, where are you from? What's up? Why don't you give yourself a little lowdown on?
Yeah, I'm from Danvers, Mass. 24 years old. I've only been in this industry for 3 years now. Damn, that went by fast. But yeah, 3 years. Before this, I was delivering pizzas full time.
Nice.
So
That can be a full-time gig.
yeah, it's pretty chill.
Who'd
Not
you
gonna-
deliver pizzas for?
It was Rocco's Pizza in Danvers. Shout out Rocco's if you're watching.
Shout out, Rock.
Are they good?
I think it's the best pizza in Danvers for sure.
Okay. Did Prez do a
I think he gave it a 7.2.
Okay, so it's like an averagely good piece of pizza.
That's
It's not garbage, it's not great, but it's like pretty decent.
It's thin. I mean, like fresh dough every day. I remember rolling dough
Did you guys make the dough in-house?
every day. Yeah.
No kidding.
Every
So
day.
you were a dough maker and a delivery guy.
Yeah.
You weren't just, you can't shortchange yourself by saying you're just a delivery
I mean,
guy.
here's the thing at Rocco's. It was fun, but like they work you as a delivery boy. If you're not doing deliveries, you're doing dishes or you're doing dough, making sauce, ruining your shoes, getting sauce all over it. But
I didn't think about that.
Saucy shoes.
Yeah.
well, Fridays sometimes I would be like feeling myself. Like I would wear nice shoes and then be like sauce.
No.
Yeah.
Got
You can't.
sauced.
You're never gonna be able to dress nice for the office.
No, I
working
would
there.
have to stand like far away from the sauce so like my Air Forces didn't get all messed up. But no, we made it work. It's a good time.
Power stance.
Power stance.
There you
Nice.
go.
Nice and loose.
Yep. So you're at Win now.
WinSupply, yeah, it's been a quick 3 years. One thing about this industry is you guys know time flies. But yeah, when I started there, shipping and receiving, walked in, didn't even know what a pro press fitting was.
Nice.
Only thing I knew about plumbing is that you flush a toilet.
Right. And you thought plumbers unclogged toilets,
Exactly.
which we
Yeah.
don't.
I know. Everyone's like, oh, you play with. I'm like, dude, I haven't.
Yeah, like, dude, I haven't touched a drain in like 2 years, but okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, there's some play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but very little.
I've touched. Oh no, I've like seen probably like 6 times.
Yeah, dude. I even working in commercial, like you just don't.
Yeah.
It
Minimal.
minimal. Yeah, and people freak out about that,
Just
but it's really not.
stereotypes.
Yeah, there is. There's always
It's
stereotypes.
misunderstood people.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Think
Yeah.
it's just some fat dude, plumber's crack.
Yeah. I don't even have a plumber's crack. Like.
Yeah, dude. Wear high waisted jeans and a belt. You're never gonna have problems.
Right.
I wasted jean
Yeah,
plumber.
right.
Nobody wears high waisted jeans.
No, we're doing podcasts and we're not touching.
That's
Yeah, we're
right.
doing a freaking pod.
Yeah. But yeah, started in shipping and receiving, and I've always, since I was little, I just wanted more and more and more. So from shipping and receiving, I learned what product looked like. I would pick boiler orders, so I started to get a foundation of what certain things go with other things, if you know what I'm saying by that.
Yep.
And then I think when everything changed knowledge-wise was definitely the sales counter.
Okay.
Because you've been in, it's go, go, go.
Yeah, it's a madhouse. Especially, well, it depends on what time of day. You're at the sales counter at like
Dude.
lunchtime. There's nobody there.
The thing about, exactly. But 7, 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
It's like
crazy.
Rocco's all over again.
Dude, worse, man. Like, the worst part is that obviously guys are in a rush, and then they're staring at this kid that knows nothing with a mustache. He's trying to punt. One thing is knowing the product. Another thing is
Codes.
knowing those codes. Like, I still learn codes every single day. So, I mean, that was a big learning curve. And obviously, I love the sales counter. I will never go away from the sales counter just because that's where I build all my relationships when it comes down to it.
That's true. Yeah.
It'll always be a part of me. I met some really cool dudes at sales counter. I mean, I met Kyle there, and then Kyle went to you, and then I ended up knowing you guys, and then that relationship took off. I mean,
Now you're at our
Oh.
shop every week.
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
something.
yeah,
Wow.
now I'm doing what I do today, which is running the online website and kind of setting up replenishment barcodes, making sure guys just have a mini WinSupply in their own supply house.
And you don't have saucy shoes every day.
Yeah, I'll take that over the saucy shoes, no doubt.
I actually remember when you first started, because I had you at the counter.
Oh, you
I'm like,
poor
oh,
thing.
Geez. I'm like, I don't want this guy.
Who's
That
this
was
dude
like-
with a mustache?
That was when I first started my business, and that was like, Timmy was fresh, dude. He was green.
Dude, I know.
He was like, Max, what is?
What do you say? What do you say? A ball cock?
Yeah, like what?
Is he fucking with me?
Pipe stretcher?
Have you had people go up to the counter? Like when you were fresh, did you have people go up to the counter and fuck with you?
Oh yeah. Who was it? It was an older gentleman. He knew I couldn't tell my ass from my elbow at the time when
Yep.
it came to plumbing, and he asked me for a bucket of steam.
Nice. Did you ask everyone?
Yeah, I actually ran back and I was like, "Hey, this guy's asked for a bucket of steam." And then Gordon, who's actually not there anymore, Gordon Doherty,
yeah,
shout out Gordy. He was a guy who was my mentor, but he just started laughing. He's just like, "Doesn't exist. He got you." But
Yeah.
I don't know, little things like that. I mean, as you guys know, plumbing just has weird terminology.
Oh yeah, I don't. Well,
Yeah.
where did they? I think that the terminology, I feel like probably all of it came from like the UK, or a lot of it did.
I never thought about it.
Well, dude, if you think about it, right, the UK has always been like way ahead of us, and they have nicer shit.
Right.
You look at like.
Yeah, Europe is.
You look at some of the bathrooms that they do in Europe versus here, you'd be like, oh my God, how do we get that here?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a I don't know if Max can pull this up or not, but there's a company called Drummond's Baths in
Heard of them.
in the UK, and dude, they do the nicest designer baths. If you can go on their website, they do the nicest designer baths that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Bathtubs?
No. Like whole bathrooms. Like they
Oh.
do all the fixtures, they do everything. It is I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you go back in time. It's like the most high-end Victorian shit you've ever seen. Yeah, fireplace in the fucking bathroom kind of deal. Like yeah, like I mean,
That's
you're
pretty
probably
crazy.
like most of the homes that they're doing these bathrooms in are probably millions and millions of dollars. But like, I follow these guys on Instagram just because I saw one of their bathrooms on there one day, and I was like, oh my God, I've never seen plumbing so nice in my entire life. Like if you look up there, look in projects, and it's just like insane, absolutely insane. You can see they're doing stuff in a 300-year-old castle, but it all of it is just like super duper custom high end.
A Rhapsody in Gold.
Dude, look at that!
Rhapsody.
dude.
Look how nice that bathroom is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys could ever stock this.
Damn.
Look at how nice that is, and all like the actual plumbing itself. Like, dude, that
That's
shower.
so cool.
I know.
Looks
I-
like Tommy Shelby takes dumps in there,
Standalone.
dude.
Like,
yeah, like, dude, I would love to, even to get the opportunity to install a bathroom like this, let alone have one. Imagine having that in your house.
that's like some.
I mean, like,
fucking-
I wouldn't even want to use it.
I wouldn't either.
Like, I'm not shaving my face. Like,
You're giving people a tour of this bathroom, and you're like, "This is the bathroom we don't use."
it's just
You
a
ju-
conversation piece.
Yeah, it's a very
Bring
expensive,
everybody up.
large
Yeah.
conversation piece.
Yeah, you can wash your hands, but
You
everything
keep
else,
one of those nice red ropes with like the locky things on each side. Just no, you can't come in. It's off limits.
No
Yeah.
flash.
We have a
Yeah,
chamber.
no flash photography.
We got a chamber pot next door you guys can use. Not their shit.
Yeah, but yeah, this is I don't even, how did we get on this topic? I don't know, but either way, yeah, I follow these guys on Instagram, and I just every single time they post something, it's like wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
crazy,
all
bro.
to say. The UK is like just they come up with weird names, weird terminology, but they do the nicest work. They make us look like literally like homeless people. They
real.
literally make us look like children. I don't even.
I wonder how much those.
Well, that's
fixtures
something
go.
you can get to, though.
What do you mean?
You know, I mean, you guys do great work too. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
we
seen some of
do,
your
but
stuff.
not like I can honestly
like-
say that me, Kyle, and Josh, and like all the best guys we have couldn't. We just it's not. That's a different
Just-
level.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you called me looking for a tub that looks like that, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, where am I gonna get this from?
Wait until
have no
I buy.
clue.
Wait until I buy a new house. I will be calling you for
Right.
one of those tubs.
Right.
What do they have the prices of any of these fixtures on their website? I'd just
I
be
doubt
curious. I'm sure if you hit products, I bet you can go in and look up top. I guarantee you they probably have some crazy stuff. Just go into cast iron baths. Let's just take a look. I'm like genuinely curious. I feel like all the bathtubs and shit they sell is probably like ungodly expensive. Oh yeah, see that bathtub's 18,000 euros.
I mean,
Or is that dollars? No, it is dollars,
Pounds.
but
They have pounds.
it's a brass hammered cast iron bathtub. It's $18,000.
I don't even know what is a pound to $1.
I don't know what the conversion is now.
Oh, it's one.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Damn,
so
you-
it's pretty
you
comparable.
guys are good. Wow.
$1.10.
Yeah.
That's quick.
All right, so that's
$1.
so that's with tax. That's like a $21,000 tub.
Pound went down a lot recently.
Yeah, it did. It used to be a lot higher.
Look at that. Timmy, you invested in the pound right now? Buying the dip?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, you get buy the dip. Just keep shoveling.
But yeah, so Timmy, maybe I'll call you one day. I would love to be able to call you and say, Tim, it's time. Let's order that
Yeah,
$18,000
free quote.
bathtub.
Free
Free quote.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you guys would be happy to sell me a bathroom full of this stuff.
18 grand.
The shipping on that?
Whew.
What's the most expensive fixture that you've sold or that you know of that's been sold out of WinSupply? I'm just curious. That's not a conversation that usually comes
I
up.
mean, those bidets get pretty crazy.
Like the bidet seats, or like are you talking about
No,
like a
like
Neo-Rest
the
toilet?
whole Toto setup where the dryer, the warmer, the
Yeah, it's all
sensation,
It's
if you want
one
to call
unit,
it that.
right?
Yeah.
It's all one unit.
Those get pretty good.
What are those? $10,000 for a toilet?
No,
8?
definitely a few thousand.
But I think if you buy the actual whole toilet assembly with the carrier and
Might need
everything
to
on
fact
it-
check me on that.
Yeah,
but
fact. What
there-
is that called?
a bidet?
No. I know what a bidet is, but
Yeah.
what's like the high end toilet that Toto makes? That's like the Neo-Rest.
I think it's like the Washlet Plus, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They do have a high end toilet. And sorry to make you guys keep Googling shit, but
Oh, the
yeah,
one
it's
piece
one of those.
ones?
How much is that? Is
Yeah,
that
pay-
$5,000?
Yeah, pay $5,000 for
$5,000
toilet.
for a toilet. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Checks out.
but you know what's funny? I would
96 hundo.
$9,600. I'd rather have something really fancy that they make than have something that's like got a Bluetooth speaker in it.
If you're looking for that toilet, I'll beat that cost right now.
There you go. WinSupply right here has it.
If you want to drop $22,000 on a shitter, let me know. It has a,
I
it has
will
a
sell
light-
it to
I
you.
will sell it to you. I don't recommend it, but I will do it. Okay.
Got the Trump going on right
I
there.
know.
So that's those toilets are the most expensive thing you've pushed out the door so far.
I mean, I don't sell many of them. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of money for a toilet, you know?
I hear you.
Yeah.
We actually have a customer that I'm not going to mention on the show because I'm not going to use names. But
Yeah,
one
we
of-
don't need names.
No, we don't need to use names. Their bathroom in their house, which Kyle, you'll know what I'm talking about if you've been in the master bathroom, has to be probably one of the nicest bathrooms I've been in. They have one of those $9,000 Toto toilets in there, and they also have the wildest shower room, I guess I'm going to call it, because it is a room. It's like the same size as my bedroom at my parents' house.
See, that's like a thing, like what do you got to be doing in life to spend that much money on a bathroom? You know?
Do you want to know the answer? I have
Like,
I have the
OnlyFans? I
answer.
don't know.
No, so the people that have this the people that have this bathroom are involved in steel. They have a steel company.
I mean, yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
Yeah,
So they're
but they're
pushing-
also, I believe, related to. I don't know this for a fact, but I believe they're related to an old school gangster. That
We don't have to mention names.
we don't have to mention
Right.
names, but I believe their lineage is somewhere in there. So I feel like they're just hardworking people that know how to make money. You know what I mean? Whether you do it legally or illegally, I feel like there's always like just those people that know how to capitalize on whatever market they decide to go
Right.
into.
If you have a
Right.
lot of cash,
Right. If you have
it's a place to put it.
well, that's true
Good
too.
write-off.
Yeah, you could just
You're
yeah.
not
I
writing
put a
that off.
$10,000 toilet in my house, so that's a great
Cash only.
Yep. But yeah, no, that was definitely the most expensive bathroom that I've been in. Their ceiling in their kitchen is like this sparkly speckled ceiling. I can't even imagine how much it costs. Their stove, $50,000 stove.
Are they North Reading?
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, great people. Awesome
Oh, I'm
family
sure
to
they're
work for.
wonderful
Yeah, they're
people.
wonderful people to
Yeah.
work for. Just super, super nice people. Great to talk to. But yeah, they have a beautiful home.
Shout out
Beautiful.
those guys.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. They're good
Inspiring.
people. Yeah, I am inspired. That's the shit that gets me up in the morning.
Must be a good customer though.
They are. They've spent a good chunk of change with us. They've been great to work with. But you get up in the morning and you think about a house like that, and then you pop on Bugatti and you just go to work and yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You're ready to roll for the day.
You love that song for a
I
minute.
do. I still listen to that song all the time.
Yeah.
I just
If
think
I
it's
need to
GTA
get hyped.
5. That's GTA 5.
Was that song in GTA 5?
I want to say it was in GTA 5.
Interesting.
I think so.
Yeah, that song was like our Texas trip.
Yeah.
So when we went down, do you remember that, Tim, when we went down to Texas? I don't know if you
I
were
don't think-
already working at WinSupply at that point. I don't know if we ever talked to
No,
Win.
I
that was
don't know.
2019.
No, it wasn't.
Was it 2019?
No, it was 2021, bro. The Great
Oh.
Freeze. It was 2021.
Oh, I
yeah,
went to
yeah.
Europe in 2019.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that was
I
interesting.
remember that.
Yeah, the Great Freeze. Yeah. So Kyle and I and Mike, do you remember Rob that used to work for me? Big Robbie? He'll be on the show at some point.
No, I don't remember, Rob.
But the four of us ended up going down to Texas, and like the whole time we were down there, we listened to Bugatti because I had never heard the song, even though it came out in like
Really?
it came out in
Dude,
whatever
that's what I was saying.
2007 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Never heard it. Kyle puts it on in the car, and we're driving through Texas
Wow.
being degenerates, drinking like entire cases of Modelo when we get back to the house.
I mean, if you're going to do it,
At a church.
yeah, at a
Yeah.
church.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Shout out to Kate.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole entire week just had that song
Yeah.
cranked,
He
and that
never-
inspired me.
Heard it, bro.
That inspired me that moment in time. We were driving a really nice truck too, and I was like, I
Yeah.
need to get my shit together and get this going.
right.
So, still haven't done that, but
How's the beer doing? You guys still pushing that out?
it actually just got canned on Tuesday,
Let's go.
this past Tuesday. So it's been about a week now. I actually got to start running around and finding liquor stores that'll stock it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the next move, but I have to find one that's outside of a 10-minute drive.
It's a great beer.
It is. Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate that, Tim.
It's fantastic. I mean, I bought two
Two
little cases of it when I first tried it.
Yeah.
Do we have any?
We don't have any here. I think next time you come in, maybe with Max or whatever, we'll bring some in.
Okay.
We'll have some. We'll just have some in the fridge ready to go.
Let's go.
But yeah, no, it's back out on the shelves, which I'm excited about. I don't even make any money off of it. I just think it's cool to have our name
I
out
think
there.
it's definitely a cool thing to
Yeah.
just say you do.
Yeah.
I mean, especially it tastes good too.
Right. It's not like crappy
Yeah, it doesn't
like
taste like
IPA, just gross.
Well,
it's almost like
right?
it almost tastes
Yeah.
it's almost like a Belgian.
Isn't that
Well,
what
that-
it is?
It's almost
was
like
the
an
point.
Allagash.
Yeah, that was the point. It's supposed to taste like a Blue Moon or an Allagash
Yeah.
or something like that. I mean, not really, but it's supposed to have that same kind of light
Right.
flavor.
Right.
Hefeweizen's a little bit different. It's a very German beer that like nobody knows about. I mean, go into a liquor store and try to find a Hefeweizen. I guarantee you'll probably only find like 2,
Okay.
maybe 2. Most of the shit that we were buying when Sam was living with me, we would buy Hefeweizens all the time. But you have to go to, what's that big liquor store in Danvers? Total Wine.
Total Wine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Total
I try not
Wine's
to
like
go in there.
I try not to either, but they're a giant chain, so they can get access to foreign beer.
Yeah.
So we'd make like, you'd go in and get an order from those guys for like whatever it was, $200 or $300, and we'd bring all this like crazy German beer back to the house and
Right.
try it all. But dude, Europe just knows how to do beer way better than we do.
I gotta get over to Europe. I want to go to Germany, try some of their beers.
When do you want to go? Because I'm going in like a month.
I mean,
Are you?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, dude, so my 30th birthday's rolling around, right? So
Oh.
is yours. We're both gonna be 30 over the hill, and a couple of my buddies are going skiing in France and Switzerland.
Wow.
So they just last minute were like, yeah, we're just fuck Christmas, I guess. I don't agree with that. I love Christmas. I want to be around my family, but
right.
for whatever reason, these guys don't. These cats are like, no, we're just gonna fly solo. We're gonna go to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So after Christmas, I'm gonna fly down there and
Nice.
gonna go to Amsterdam, I guess, to start, which I have no
That's
desire.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess, dude. But I mean, I really personally have no desire. I don't smoke weed. I'm not going to get involved in any of that tomfoolery that happens
Yeah.
out there. So,
It's a big thing over there.
yeah, I'm good. I'm all set. I don't need to go to the hospital.
Right.
Oh, shit.
What?
I have that picture that I forgot to upload. We'll revisit that hospital story another week.
The suspense.
No. We'll go over that next time. But anyway, no. So I'm going to go to Amsterdam, and then after that, I'll probably try to shoot over to Switzerland or Austria or Germany and try some of their beers. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's cheap though, right? When you went to Europe, it was relatively cheap after you got there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just did it like I was just.
Well, you didn't give a fuck when you went.
Yeah.
You just went bananas. You were like, yeah, I'm going to go to Europe. He posts a picture of him in Italy, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Kyle went to Italy with his family. He gets back and comes to my house, and he's like, yeah, dude, I'll just let you tell the fucking story because it's way better coming from you.
Kyle.
I was like 20. I was 23 years old. I was like working for this guy, and I was just like fed up. I'm like saving money. I'm like, all right, what am I do? Like, I was just fed up with life, and then I just called an Uber, and I was like, yeah, just bring me to the airport.
Are you serious?
But what really what set you off to do that?
It was like a combo of like, just you're 23 years old, you're in that weird spot where you feel like you should be like, you have pressure to be a man, but at the same time you're a young kid. You know?
Got nothing figured out yet, even though you're supposed to already have like 3 children and a home. And I hear you.
Yeah. So he brought me to the airport. He's like, what terminal? I'm like, dude, I don't even know. It's an international one, I guess. And then went up to the counter. I was like, first flight to Europe, please. And they're like, you want to go to France or Rome? I'm like, what's cheaper? And they're like, Rome.
That's crazy.
So I went to Rome, and then I went to Lisbon, Portugal. And then from there I went to Barcelona, and then to Lisbon, Portugal.
For how long did that take?
I was there for like over 3 weeks total.
That's the craziest
Just backpacking it, bro?
Yeah, I had one backpack.
Dude, he literally so you basically got home from work.
And I was like, fuck
Why'd
it.
you come back?
Just said, fuck it. Yeah, I would have just stayed.
Why'd you come back?
Dude, it was expensive.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
I mean, I was like winging it. I was staying at hostels, which is cheap, but
Were you working at all?
there?
Yeah.
No, I was a wild animal. Like literally, bro.
Yeah, you met those Canadian
Too
dudes,
pretty to
right?
work.
Huh?
Too pretty to work. They just
Yeah,
took
I
you
know,
right in,
dude.
didn't they?
They sucked him
The
in.
hostels, yeah, it's dangerous over there.
Yep.
That's
It
great.
was.
I mean,
it was
dude,
wild.
good for you.
It was a fun story. Very
I
irresponsible.
don't think I have the sack to do that.
I don't.
Yeah, I
Be
didn't
the
give a
first one to
fuck.
tell you I do not. I could
Yeah.
never just be like, fuck it, I'm leaving. Could I do it on a short term, be like, hey, I need to go somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, maybe plan it a month in advance because I'm starting to tweak out a little
Right.
bit. But he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go to Europe
Yeah.
for 3 weeks just on a dime.
Is
Yeah.
it worth it?
Best trip of my life
See, there you go.
by far. It was super irresponsible. I didn't have any responsibilities.
Yeah,
but,
so who gives a
so
shit?
I could have done it. I was plumbing since
for
I
the
was
story, bro.
18, 25. I had money in the bank.
Right, and you lived at home.
Yeah. I
And so
lived
you
at
just
home.
were like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah. I was.
3 weeks in Europe.
No
Yeah.
regrets.
Oh, it was
No
so fun.
regrets.
And like on the way there, like we're driving on the bridge in Boston. It's like Frank Sinatra. He's like, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. It was a good time, bro. I had a great time.
What's the craziest thing that happened over there without diving into too much detail?
So
Well,
I met
here we go.
this guy, and he told me that he was Pablo Escobar's son.
Okay, that's pretty wild.
He was like this
start.
homeless guy. And so I was going like through this. I was with this hostel group, and we're like going bar hopping. And then, I was like in the back of the group, and I was giving this guy some cigarettes. And then I turn around, and the group's gone.
Oh God.
I don't have my phone. I gave my money to this Canadian kid because I was like, dude, I'm fucked up. Like, can you hold my money for me? So I didn't have anything.
Doesn't
bro.
know this kid prior to the trip.
Oh, he was a great guy though. He was a super.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah. And so I met this guy, Pablo Escobar's son. We're walking around, and like we're walking like by restaurants, and he just like would take a margarita off the table and just keep walking.
No way.
Like, bro, we were hoodlums. And we went to a bar, and like the bar was empty. He like reached over the bar and just like he had a cup.
What was his name?
It was, I don't know, whatever Pablo Escobar's son's name. He had a cup and it had like 100 straws in it for some reason. And then he found another cup, and then he gave me like half of his straws, and whatever liquid he had in his. I drank it.
drink it?
Yeah, I drank it. Yeah, it was liquor. I don't know.
Did you have like a vision quest after you drank that?
Where'd you wake up?
That's a good question.
So, bro, it was crazy. So he was like crying on the street,
Oh, poor guy.
and because he had like testicular cancer, like it was,
Oh, damn.
But
yeah.
this dude's stealing margaritas off
yeah,
tables.
he didn't give a fuck, dude.
I mean, if you got nut cancer, I'd be doing the same.
Did he look like that guy?
No,
Okay, so
I don't think he's like I'm Pablo Escobar or something. Like he was.
I don't think he's Pablo Escobar.
no, he was. He
No,
was. He was
definitely
a
not.
crazy
He
old
was
man.
just fried from drugs and alcohol.
So, bro, where he starts crying because he has testicular cancer. So we're like sitting on the sidewalk, and I'm like consoling this dude. I'm like,
What time
sorry.
of day is this?
This is like 1 a.m. in Europe.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
And then we're sitting down, and all of a sudden the group that I
Rolls by.
walks by me, bro. So then I linked up with them and then went back. But that was one of the crazy stories. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good one.
That is a good
Yeah.
one.
I have a lot of stories. Like it was crazy. It was a crazy
Is
time.
that just like the appetizer?
Yeah. Like there's too many stories to jump into.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, that's next. That's
Yeah, you
next
gotta save
episode.
it.
Yeah,
Save
we'll
some
take that
content.
next time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done anything remotely close to that in my entire life.
I recommend it.
There you go.
I mean, like me.
Kyle says 10 out of 10.
How much money did you put aside?
I had 50 in the bank, and then I probably spent like 9 in 3 months. I mean, 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad. $3,000 a week
Yeah.
for one person? That's not bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, this was in 2019.
I guess, dude, but
Yeah, that's
look at
true.
how much a Viking cruise costs for 9 days.
How much?
I think a Viking cruise for 9 days is like, I think it's like $11,000 a person or some crazy shit like that.
Is Viking like?
Viking's like top tier, but still, it's just you're traveling through Europe, right?
I'm all set with cruises, dude. Like,
too.
Well,
Dude,
no. You guys, you have to check these out because this isn't just a regular. If you have to type in your information, fuck it. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I want to do one of those really bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you ever wanted to really just, I don't know what's the word for it. If you ever wanted to just absolutely like wow your significant other, you fly to fucking Europe and do this, dude. If she's the one you want to
the
take
Viking cruise
and keep for forever, you do something like that, it's a done deal.
Is that 10 nights right there for?
Yeah. That one is
75,000.
Well, that's
How many days is that?
87 days.
87 days.
It's 3
Oh.
months.
Yeah, dude, I would do that if I had
Out
the
of
money.
your mind. See,
You're
this
going
funny
to
that you say that. If
Antarctica?
my significant other came home with 2 tickets and spent 150 grand on tickets,
You would marry that person, right?
no, well, only if they were a billionaire.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm
Look at
saying.
that
Because,
shit.
well, Jeremy, sorry for interrupting. In
No, you're
my
good.
No, you're good.
household, the way that I am, they'd be spending 150 grand of my money. You know what
No,
I'm
no,
saying?
that's
they
fair,
came home with
Nick.
tickets,
I
I would say,
get
where's
that.
my fucking money, dude?
Yeah.
What
I
are
get
you
that.
doing?
But I think if yeah, you know what I mean though. Like you show up with like 2 tickets for a 10-day cruise for something like that. Like you mean business at that point.
We're going all the way down.
That's a nice
South
trip.
America,
Yeah.
all the way back up. So you go
On
through
a
all
boat
of the
at
Americas.
sea. All right.
Yeah, but the whole
All
thing
2
is,
of the
yeah, but
Americas.
you got to look at these boats, dude. It's not like your typical Carnival cruise ship. This isn't like, we're not going on
This ain't no
Norwegian.
Mayflower.
We're not going to be with like Mrs. Jones and her daughter, and then like, you know,
Yeah.
whatever other families are there, and then you have like your whatever 28-year-old
Oh, that's
girls that
pretty
are just
good.
wild. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is
Bezos
like
has
a
couple of those.
That's like with
Yeah, he
Beyonce
does.
and Jay-Z, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's definitely like it's a high-end experience. Everything's included, like all your liquor, all your food. I believe the excursions are, to a certain degree, are included. Like this is a cruise where they like kiss your ass. It's sandals on the water, really, is what it is.
So this is like this is 75 grand a person.
70, yes.
It's 75 grand a person
For
for the
3 months.
87 days. I mean, that's
I would come back.
that's
like,
less than $1,000 a day. So realistically, not that bad.
$1,000 a day is a.
I would drink like a fish, get every penny, dude.
Oh no, absolutely. But the crazy part
Come
is
back
when
with
you're on
cirrhosis.
something like this, you're drinking top shelf liquor the
Oh.
entire time.
Yeah.
You're not like, it's not like you're going in there and drinking like Tito's vodka and soda or like a
Coors bottle.
or a rum punch.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the like a regular cruise ship where they're like, oh yeah, we got the special drink and it's
Yeah.
all the shit they have left over. Like yeah, it's whatever you
isn't
want.
PBRs and Key.
No,
This is-
no.
No,
No.
hot dogs?
No hot,
Yeah.
no hot dogs on the
What?
pool deck. None of
Yeah,
that.
we're not eating chicken fingers.
Dude, the last cruise that I went on was absolutely insane.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
I went to the Bahamas for 3 days. That was the most reckless 3 days of my life.
Oh, was that?
Came back.
I did make it back. I
was with
fucking
Nick?
was a mental mess after
proud
I
of
got
you.
back for other reasons. But that cruise was just like, I've been on one other cruise in my life.
Right.
And you expect it's going to be kids and families and old people. That's like probably 80 to 90% of the demographic when you go on a cruise ship. I show up, we get on this cruise ship, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's weird. It's like all people our age, like probably 25 to 35. And I start seeing more and more and more of them flow in.
Excellent, right?
And then before I realized it, dude, I literally felt like I got on like a spring break cruise ship.
Oh, that's fire.
There was probably like, no lie, 400 or 500 people between the two bars on the pool deck. It was insane.
I'm
like
sure you were well behaved.
Yeah, I was totally well behaved.
Man of God.
No, I actually, you know what? To be honest with you, dude, I did not crack until shout out to Nick and Corey. You guys will watch this at some point and you're going to go, oh God. I didn't crack, dude. I did not drink for the first like 2 days.
Oh, wow.
And then it was like
Oh,
it was whatever, the second to last night on the cruise ship, we were out at a steakhouse. And they were like, oh, dude, just have one drink. And I'm like, dude, I've been so good. I've been running and eating right and doing all the right things. And I'm dialed in. And then they just go, how about a gin and tonic? And I said, you know what? I'll just have one.
Right. Never have one, dude.
Never have one.
Yeah.
By the time I left the restaurant, I was being just absolutely outlandish. We were on the way out and the truffle fries were terrible. So I like had one last one, and I'm probably from here to like Timmy. And I was just like, you know what? These truffle fries are shit. Threw it at the table, landed it back in the basket. And that's when I knew I was like, I've had too much to drink, because now all of a sudden my dexterity coordination is on point.
I'm athletic.
Check,
Yeah.
please.
I turned athletic after 4 gin and tonics and knew it was going to be a crazy night.
Yeah, you're in the prime.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing cornhole.
Yeah,
you're
where
like,
the
right.
board's at.
Yeah.
Slide them out.
Yeah, where's the bowling alley and the darts? Let me get
Yeah,
going on
right.
this. I'll bowl a 300 right now.
Dude, cornhole, I mean, I'm a big cornhole guy. I'm
Really?
nice, dude.
Have you ever played cornhole with Cambodians before? I asked you this. You haven't yet.
No, I haven't. I guess I'm just
Bro,
not
I
looking
won.
in the right place.
You did win, but they were very good.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah, we won, though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So Cambodians and cornhole, is that like...
I guess that's apparently like a staple, whatever. For some reason, like a lot of Cambodians, when they came over here, that's like just a culture. Like they love to have cookouts.
Right.
Cambodian cookouts, fire. Highly recommended. Any Polynesian type cookout. I got buddies from Hawaii and Tonga and stuff. Those guys know how to have a good cookout. Straight up. Very good cookout.
They
But,
got nothing on the Bruno brothers, so.
Yeah, they'll wipe you down. I mean,
Dude,
yeah, they'll wipe you
wipes.
down. Bruno Bros, if you're watching this, just another
Really?
plumbing company.
They're so good.
Yeah, dude, they walk through our tournament every single year.
Yeah.
They
No,
come
Is it
in-
like the owners specifically, or is it
Like
like just
all
the
of them.
whole
He-
company?
No,
is
he's
just
pretty
filthy at
dirty. I
cornhole?
think it's definitely trickled down for their guys.
No
There's
kidding.
like 6 of them, then they're all in the finals. It's like,
But no, I actually took one of the kids after like the tournament was over. You know, side bets are very encouraged.
Oh, okay.
Recommended, also encouraged.
Illegal, but recommended and encouraged.
Yeah, so I took this kid. I'm not gonna say a name, but we were both drinking. But you know, he came in, he was putting on a clinic, and I was like, all right, this kid, the ROI with this kid's gonna be unbelievable. So I asked him.
What are we looking up on the screen over there? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so distracted by what
Producer
you got.
Max just wanted to know whether or not Cambodians like cornhole. And apparently Aurora High School, by helping orphans, they had cornhole for Cambodia. That was a thing that they came up
There
with.
you
That's
go.
great.
wow.
Shout out Cambodia. Okay.
Shout out
Aurora High School.
Yeah, shout out Aurora High School.
So Tim, you were saying,
Yeah. But no, cornhole. That totally just threw me off. I'm sorry.
I
What was I
agree.
talking about?
Okay.
ROI.
Oh, ROI. So yeah, we won a couple games. I think we won 2 or 3 in a row, because when you lose one game, you just don't stop playing. It's always double or nothing. And then you tickle a little more on that. But Bruno Bros, coming for you next year in that cornhole tournament. You're probably gonna come in, mop the floor, and you know they bring all their own shit too. So
Yeah.
you
do
know,
they have
that-
their own bags and boards and everything?
dude, they come
Oh,
in
yeah.
with like 6 or 7 boards, all their bags.
They probably have them like weighed out too. They're probably putting the exact amount of beads.
Well, no, it's
or
nice.
rice
They
or
actually
whatever.
have the stick side and the slide side, so this isn't like grandpa's
Oh, yeah.
backyard just tossing bags at the barbecue.
Yeah,
they
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 got
come
it
to
all.
play.
So they probably compete in like the Johnsonville sausage
think-
tournaments.
Well, I think one guy he does do Thursdays. I don't know if he still does it, but I kind of want to start doing that, dude. Cornhole is so fun.
I'll do that, dude.
What does a professional cornhole player get paid? Is my question.
Probably like 50 grand.
I think they
You
get a
think?
lot off
No,
sponsors.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably all with the sponsorships is my guess, but like the fact that has turned into a professional sport, 109,000.
109. All right, we're in the wrong
Wow.
business.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're in the
If
wrong
I could just
business.
throw bags and drink beer all day, that's pretty
I
cool.
went to Catholic school. These guys are making fucking 109 grand.
As low as 24, though.
Yeah, but like Timmy said, dude, you get a sponsorship from Johnsonville Sausage. You get on one of their
it's called
commercials.
Bush Beans or something.
Yeah, exactly. Coors Light.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, Bush Beans, they're on a lot of those, but yeah, it is something I want to keep doing because
Do they have tournaments that you can jump into for that?
Yeah.
I just
Good.
won a tournament.
No,
Did
like
you?
a real. Oh, yeah, no. You said you went to a tournament, but was it like
I mean,
an
it was
actual-
like
Was it like a WinSupply buddies like did a tournament, or was it like
No.
I paid to get into this tournament?
no, it was a free tournament. Actually, it was at Sylvan Street Grill. It wasn't super competitive,
Hmm.
but me and my buddy, we made a team. Our team name was Molly Poo. I don't know why it just came to my name, but
Interesting.
yeah, we ended up winning it. We won 2 Bruins tickets, Jameson box seats, Jameson Lounge at TD Garden.
Nice.
I've never sat in there.
It's nice.
Have you been in there?
Yeah, I've been in there. I've been in the what's the Absolute Vodka box too? Is pretty
Yeah.
nice. Also, yeah. Recommend
We
it.
I won 3 live lobsters. This is how you know it was like a dive fucking cornhole
What?
tournament. Yeah. Yeah,
Hold on. So you won box seats to a Bruins game and live lobster.
yeah, 3 live lobsters. This
What
is
did you do with those? Did you just go home and cook lobster
dude, I
that night?
cooked them. Nah, I put so I actually gave them to my aunt and my uncle because they told me about the cornhole tournament. And then I felt so bad for my aunt because she didn't want to kill him.
What?
A lobster.
Like, dude, you know how like you drop the lobster in it, it's like like they start like screaming at you.
Yeah, but I don't think it's. I think that's just the. I don't know.
I don't know. That's just her.
Maybe.
So I was like, yeah. And then she made like a casserole with the Reese's crackers on top and breadcrumbs, and it was.
Oh,
It's just steam
pretty good.
escaping from their shell, dude.
Oh,
It's
they're not screaming for help.
No, they're not screaming for help.
So it's not like Sausage Party. Like
no,
that
no,
movie?
they're already dead at that
Okay.
point. Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about them.
Well, dude, you ever hear those things where you drop them
Oh, yeah,
in?
of course.
It sounds like a massacre.
These
Yeah.
lobsters do feel pain. And they suffer immensely.
they really?
So the whole thing is with lobster, you're probably better off before you boil them, dude. Just like give them a flogging over the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take like billy club, whatever, and just or golf club, and just give them like a quick whack. Like when you're on a fishing boat, you're on a fishing charter, dude, and they literally have that little thing, and they just go, "Oh, cool, you caught a fish, bang," and you're like, "Whoa!"
Put it out of its misery.
Yeah, put it out of its misery. So your aunt didn't want to kill the lobsters.
No, she didn't want to kill him. I mean, you know,
Nice lady.
yeah, she said it was pretty fucked because like the last one she put in, it like started just like opening its claws at her and like
Wanted to come out.
Yeah, you could tell it just did not want to be putting in a boiling hot pot of water. But they tasted terrific.
Were they big or were they like chicken lobsters?
I mean, they were like,
Like pound and a quarter or like bigger?
I don't know, it was like that big.
Okay, so a little bit bigger than a chicken lobster.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah, good. I mean, it was free.
What else did you win? Because now I'm really curious because that's just a weird array.
I won a Jameson backpack, which
Okay,
was pretty
that's
cool.
fitting,
So Jameson, they donated all the prizes.
including the lobsters.
I can neither confirm nor deny those statements.
Yeah.
Those might have been a third party.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I got me and my buddy, it was like a Jameson swag bag. So
Mhm.
it had a smoker kit. I don't drink whiskey, but my buddy does. So I
Mhm.
gave him the smoker kit. I kept the backpack. I got like a koozie, one of those like Yeti koozies, a beer glass, $25 gift card that I threw on the tab.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it wasn't crazy.
But the fact that you won and got all that shit and you were just like on a whim, like, hey, I'm going to go to this tournament.
Dude, it was funny too. So the kids that we played, so it was double elimination. And then the kids that we ended up playing in the finals, we had to play them twice. But the first time we played them, they beat us 21-3.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
And you guys came back and smoked them.
yeah,
then.
we held them under 10 points both games.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we bought them beers after.
Oh, rightfully so, but who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
They should have been buying us beers because we just.
You got 3 lobsters for free.
I
That's
know.
Such a weird number, too.
I know. Some
They couldn't
dude.
have given you 4?
Some dude. This is like to tell you like the tournament we were at. It's not like high end. Some dude in a wife beater came up to me like right before we started the next game, and he's like, like, I'd really like one of those lobsters right now. This guy smell like shit, and like. And I was like, bro, get the
lobsters.
Dude. Yeah, he said it like, yeah, let me get a lobster guy. And I was like, dude, I don't fucking know you. You're in a wife beater. There's kids here. You're asking me for a fucking lobster? Beat it, pal. Like,
North Shore
Get lost.
scumbags.
yeah, go win your own lobster.
That's a wild. You know what? That's almost as wild as Kyle's story with Pablo Escobar's son.
I mean, like,
That shit's weird. Yeah, it's kind of right
up
there.
there.
It's up there, dude. I have never heard a story like that before.
it was a fun tournament. Me and my buddy, shout out Connor if you're watching this. We held it down. But yeah, wintertime's coming, so take my talents to the bowling alley.
Yeah.
You're a
So,
bowler?
are you how?
I'm a drinker.
No. But like,
Oh,
how legit are you as a bowler? Are you like in a league and shit? just
no.
Okay.
No,
What's your
it's
average?
more like we get a couple of my friends. We go to Town Line in Malden.
Oh,
I don't know if
When do you guys play at Town Line in Malden? Do you have a
Friday-
specific night? Okay, yeah.
Friday nights or Saturday nights. We
Yeah.
do it more in the winter because we can't golf as much.
Of course.
But yeah, we get an Uber there. That should tell you something.
Okay, yeah, that,
But,
that answers my question.
Yeah, we usually Uber there. First thing, we go straight to the bar, Beer Tower.
Oh.
You know, like those ones that you can.
Yeah.
And
They
then, you
have
know,
them at,
like-
Yard House.
I don't know, beer and bowling. I mean,
No, they go hand in hand. You know what's even better than that? Smoking with beer and bowling. But you can't smoke in bowling alleys.
like
anymore.
smoking.
Cigarettes.
Oh,
I wouldn't say cigs, but
cigar.
don't
maybe
want to say the F
cigar.
word.
No. But like, yeah, I would definitely a cigar while bowling would be.
That would be pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
I'd like
cool.
that. I definitely. I feel like that would be just a good, like all around experience.
I feel like that's peak. Like,
Yeah, that is.
I bowl.
Yeah, I bowl. Yep.
Yeah.
You have like a bowling shirt on and shit and your own balls. Yeah.
If you're bringing your own balls to the Town Line,
Friend of mine,
Everyone choose.
her whole family is like absolute psycho bowlers.
really,
Like they all play in leagues. Like her dad has bowled like several times perfect games.
you can sling it.
Oh, he can like, dude, I literally am like, yeah, I could, dude, even her, she'll bowl a 180.
What?
That's pretty
180,
good.
200. Oh yeah, dude, her sister, 220.
What?
Yeah, dude, I know. Sneaky, right? Yeah. But yeah, the whole family is just
220.
220.
That's
yeah.
legit. My best score, I actually got it yesterday. I was with my girlfriend, and a couple of her friends. I got a 174, and like I don't even want to touch another bowling ball. I feel like it just doesn't get.
You're
better
just
from that.
done, yeah. What did we do when we did a company bowling outing,
Ooh, how did that?
and that it was good.
That was
It was
fun.
fun. I don't know what there was like 5 of us. I don't remember who. I think I won, but I don't remember what my score was.
We were in like the 120s. We weren't like
No, I feel like one of us got, maybe it was Jeff.
JT.
JT. He
Got like
bowled like a
one-
170 or
Yeah, he got like
175.
I mean, that should win it at a company outing.
Yeah.
No, I think I ended up beating him at the last game, but it was like he like flopped somehow,
Yeah.
even though he was kicking ass the whole time.
He just
Like the
uses-
last game, he just like let off the gas, and blew right by him. But
You get bowler's elbow.
maybe, I don't know. I don't even understand how to curve the ball, dude. I literally just
Oh,
go in
no.
there. No, I just go in there and straight down the middle.
Yeah, you just gotta grip it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I
I'm
mean,
not trying to be
14-pounder.
fancy with the
a 14 pounder.
No, I don't use a 14, dude. I'll use like a 10.
Oh yeah.
I use a 10 because then you can really launch it. Like if I'm gonna send it down,
Yeah,
some-
size doesn't matter.
send it. No, it doesn't, Tim. It's all about how you use it. But what I'm saying is, like, you take like I just like using a 10-pound ball because you can just rip it down the middle, and like if you're getting it to go straight, I feel like it's like a guaranteed strike.
No,
every time. I might be misspeaking. I don't know shit about bowling.
Yeah, I mean, lighter balls are tougher because if you hit the front pin, it's gonna ricochet harder away from where it's supposed to go.
Okay. So is that why I usually have success using a 10-pound ball, because it's on the smaller end?
I like to use like the 12, the 13s.
Okay.
Large size holes because I got sausage fingers, so you don't want to get those stuck in there.
Yeah,
but,
you do have pretty beefy fingers over there, buddy.
But I mean, mediums, I don't have as good aim with the medium because I always get way too excited to just fucking hum it in there.
Yeah.
But you have success doing it?
Yeah, I have. I don't know why, but it depends. Some days I'll go in and be absolute trash, and then sometimes I'll go in and clean house and be like, wow, I should probably get in a bowling league. Like Jeff that works for us, he was in a bowling league.
He was?
Yeah, of course he was, dude. Think about how, like, he's like golf man, like bowling, darts, you know what I mean? Like, he's just that guy.
He's one of those guys.
He's like, I want to smoke cigs in the bowling alley type of guy.
I will not pay for a single beer because I'm just going to keep betting on him all night.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. He's that guy.
White guy sports.
White guy sports,
Yeah.
man. I know. It's so true. Those are definitely like a cornered market. Just like cornhole, well, evidently not now. I figured that was just like a southern sport, like a redneck sport.
No, it's diverse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
say it's quite
obviously, I
diverse.
just found out that the Cambodian sector of cornhole is just a bunch of dudes that are filthy at it. So,
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's expanding. It's an expanding avenue.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you're basically like the number one rep for the ACL now.
I'm big on it.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you watch it?
I mean, they've been coming up on my my like reel feed.
Of course
At
they
night.
have. Yep.
So I kind of been like going down. I feel like it's what my life's come to. I got cornhole. coming up on my
Don't settle,
feed.
buddy. Do not settle.
I feel like
It's exciting though.
No,
It's
it's not
fun.
bad. I feel like
Dude,
it
I
doesn't
love
get
that
better than
shit.
this.
Yeah.
You know what
good
else
life.
is a
It's great.
white guy sport? Running.
Running.
Oh,
Running.
hell no.
You're just running for the fuck of it. You
Hell
don't run,
no.
Tim?
No, I run away from running, bro.
Kyle, do you run?
Fuck
I
that.
used to. But
How about now?
no. Hell no.
No, not at all.
This kid likes a strut. You seen this kid?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
you
speaking
want to
of me,
see a great video of him strutting? Can I actually have a Lucy before we roll that video?
Yeah, who's got the Lucy's, bro?
Yeah. You
You want one back?
a
Here.
loosey goosey?
Loosey goosey,
Pulp
bud.
shit in the woods, bro. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna get sponsored by them. So.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how sponsorships
You should
work
get a
yet,
sponsor by Dude Wipes.
but can we get a sponsorship by WinSupply? Even if it's for like $2, I'd like to see WinSupply. Shout out. You guys have gotten a shout out every single time, Tim. by
I know.
Brendan.
I feel like we've kind of gone away from it, but definitely check us out at WinSupply. As I'm popping a gagger here. Hold on.
Little African shuggy.
Yeah, but real quick, Max is in here. Is he coming next week?
He is coming next week. He's going to probably come on his own. I don't know if I think I'm going to introduce you guys individually, have a show with each of you
That's fine.
individually, and then I'll bring him on later.
So Max,
That's my
he's
plan.
like he's more the brains guy for sure. I will say it now. He's way smarter than me. And
You need that guy in your life, though.
And me, I'm more of the make your life easier guy.
Yeah, but that's good. That's a good team.
And that's what we want to keep doing. We love because we play off each other really well.
Right, exactly. You guys just work really well together.
He is good at banging out big job quotes. He knows a lot about the product. And me, it's more so, how can I make your life easy?
Your point, man.
Do you want me to set up your warehouse? Do you want make it easier for you to order? Do you want your online website placed out? How is it easier for you to access your invoices? Do you want monthly reports, which is what I'm doing to you?
Right.
How do you want this and that organized?
You guys just do a good job of catering to whoever and whatever is the
Yeah,
need.
I mean, we both had the same exact path too.
Right.
Because he was there. So I started September 21. I think he started early midsummer, but he was just thrown in the fire just like me, man. And
Right.
so he was always a step in front of me because he's 27. 27. I'm 24. So when he moved up to the counter, I was warehouse full time, and then he moved inside. So I was at the counter the whole time. And then things happened, and now we're both kind of do a little more of everything.
Yeah.
But shout out Max. I mean, I think he works really hard. He's made a lot of
Great guy.
mistakes, and he's learned from a lot of those mistakes, which is wicked important, especially in this industry.
Absolutely.
But I mean, everyone at WinSupply works hard.
That's why we're going to try to get Brendan to sponsor this. I'm going to have Brendan on the show at some point. I talked to him over the weekend about this.
Yeah. Really?
He reached out to me to ask me questions about it. So that's when I was like, all right, I piqued his interest slightly. Yeah, I was like, all right, I got the boss on the line now.
The thing with Brennan though, when you talk to him, he's a normal dude.
No, I know, but he's got some good stories. And that's why I need to have him on.
Yeah, he's got some interesting stories.
I know he does. Now that Lucy's settled in, let's watch a video of Kyle eating shit.
Yeah, let's see this.
This is good. See, white guy
stew?
sport right here. This is going to be
that's
Kyle
stew.
strutting it.
So I want to see how I looked when I sprinted.
Oh, was he racing stew?
I just wanted to see what I looked like as as like an athletic male.
Oh, you got the slow-mo too?
Yeah.
See, he
my
looks
foot
pretty
goes,
good. Yeah,
we go.
You died. Dude, you looked like you were trying to catch
I
yourself.
almost tear my ACL.
Oh, dude, I saw that.
How?
buckle.
Yeah, I know, dude.
We don't have the impact here, but did you just like face down slide?
I went on my left-hand side and I kind of like fell back and I like was looking at her as I fell.
Quick
Oh, well, that's
question.
good. You spun at least.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What was the objective?
I wanted to see what I looked like as I sprinted. I just wanted to.
Dude,
I
Stu
just wanted
looks
to see, you know
horrified.
what
I mean, I respect. If that's what you want to do, man. Look at Stu.
I think he knew you were gonna fall, dude. That's why he
Yeah.
like got out of the way.
He just kind of veered off.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
got out of the
right
way. He's like, this is gonna
there.
go bad.
Here goes
foot slip.
Grandpa. He's got energy again.
Oh. And then
Oh, dude, that knee.
I know I can't do anything.
Athletic.
No.
He used to be able to, but every single you know what's funny about Kyle? Every single time this kid picks up a hobby that has to do with anything athletic, I get a call or he shows up with a cast, a new scar, goes, oh, I just was in
remember
the
that,
surgery.
bro.
I was just in the hospital for surgery. Every single time it's, I broke my elbow. I tore my ACL. I smashed my hip. I did every friggin' time. There's always something like, it just blows my mind.
It's not built for it.
I guess. No, you just send it too
I
hard
think
is what it
you're
is.
It's just determination.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, you went too hard.
Who wants to film themselves sprinting? You know what I mean? Like,
I have a funny video that's actually, I don't know if you could pull it up, but
you have to airdrop it.
is it an airdrop?
Yeah, you'd have
I
to
gotta find
airdrop it.
this
We
video.
have 8 minutes left, so you better airdrop this quick.
Okay, so it was a video. It was a company outing. This dude from WinSupply corporate.
Oh, corporate
He's a big fella.
Are you allowed to do this?
Hmm?
Are you allowed to do this?
Oh, it's just a video of me running
Oh, okay.
and
All
falling.
right.
But it's a video of me falling. So he's a big dude, and he goes, I forget how much he bet me, but he waited till I had a couple pops in me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he knows what he's a trained professional. This guy, Mitch Saunders, if you're watching, he loves coming to Wakefield because he knows I'm a competitive dude. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, great. So
just to
Jimmy's
set
Steerhouse.
Yeah,
parking
Jimmy
lot.
Steerhouse, Route 1 South, fucking Saugus. This is peak Massachusetts. I'm in the white shirt. He's a big fella. Look at him. He's built like a D lineman.
Oh, this is a race.
Wait,
Yeah,
is he the dude smoking a cig?
That's no.
Oh, it's the other guy.
There we go. And I'm off.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good catch, though. You did catch yourself there.
Yeah, no, the next morning, the back of my shoulder was torn up pretty good. I think that fall cost me $75 now that I'm thinking of it. But
No kidding.
Well, you
but-
bet $75 on that?
yeah, dude. You see
Why
the
did
size
you
of that
bet?
guy?
No, yeah, dude, it doesn't matter. You ever seen Vince Wilfork before?
I mean, yeah, he's a
Dude,
big
he can
fella.
run like a 4.8 40-yard dash. That's fast for a dude that's 400 pounds.
Yeah, he can catch Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, he's probably faster than you.
Vince runs a 4.8.
I think it was a 4.8. Like when he was in his prime, I'm pretty sure Vince Wilfork ran a 4.8 on the 40-yard dash. It was something stupid. Might have been a 5. But either way, for a guy that's 325 pounds to run that quickly,
Oh, I love that picture of him in the overalls.
I know,
dude, I miss him so much. He was a great,
He's like one of my
great D
favorite
lineman.
Patriots ever.
Dude,
Either way-
imagine that guy running at you,
No, I can't.
like being a rookie.
300, dude, I can't imagine being like my size now or even like 20 or 30 pounds heavier.
I could smell these pictures.
But yeah, no, that guy running at you, dude, imagine being like even not an O lineman, but imagine being a running back like, our size or obviously a little bit heavier and having a 325-pound dude that's that quickly running at you.
Yeah, I'll stick to cornhole.
Yeah, see, there you go, white guy sport.
Yeah.
No
Cornhole's
contact.
good,
The worst
dude.
that's going to happen is you're going to have too many beers and like lose the bag of the crowd.
Actually, no. Beers and cornhole. Beers are like
Oh, yeah.
No, but I feel like if you rip too many, you're not going to be successful.
No, it's like a
4 beer
PED.
prime.
It's definitely a performance enhancing drug.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Okay.
so.
All right.
Your 4 beer prime, bro.
Four-
Sinking every single one.
4.
4 beers. Yeah, that's
I don't know.
Yeah, I like to. So I have a threshold. If I go past like 5, 6 out of 10 drunk, I'm gonna start going left and right a little bit.
Okay.
But that's why we have adjustments.
Hmm.
We have adjustments. Stick a Lucy in.
Yeah, that gets you dialed back in.
Dialed
The
up.
nootropics get you fired up.
Yeah.
That's it. Absolutely. So yeah, next week we're gonna have Max in. We're gonna talk to him about what he does at WinSupply. Same thing that you did today. Kind of hear his stories, and we'll probably talk more about nonsense, quite literally, which is fine because that's the stuff people want to hear. They want to hear stories about how you got lost with Pablo Escobar's son and how you played cornhole and some really sketchy dude wanted a lobster from you. One of 3.
He was actually a very nice gentleman, though. He was a wonderful guy.
Yeah, wonderful guy, but he asked you for a lobster
He's
at a
just
cornhole
hungry.
tournament. Yeah, I think that's it.
It's not something you do.
No, it's not something. You don't just ask somebody for a lobster.
He was
I
a
don't know about that.
wonderful human.
Okay.
We need more guys like him.
You
Get
think
that
so?
fucking lobster, dude.
Yeah, he's just a
Like,
hero.
what are these lobsters?
That guy's, maybe we can get him on the show.
He needs to be in a wife beater.
Yeah, exactly. That's like getting Lieutenant Dan on this show. That'd be cool.
That'd be wild.
That guy's
famous.
famous and rich now, though, so that isn't happening. But regardless, so Tim, at some point, we're going to have you and Max on the show, and we're going to really chum it up. Maybe we'll do a special that week.
Yeah,
and
I would love to. Yeah, I mean,
we'll run it a little bit longer.
we went on a little tangent here, but I would love to dive a little deeper into what we can do for people, because it's a closer feeling than other supply houses. So.
Well, but the other thing that people want to see, and if we end up having plumbers watching this show, they want to see that you're a real person.
right.
They don't want to see that, like, oh, I'm just Tim and I'm your sales guy behind
Yeah.
the counter. Like, I feel like there's a lot of other supply houses, not to mention names, but there's a lot of other supply houses out there that it's very much just cut and dry. Like, oh, I'm your salesman and this is what I can, like, this is what I do for you. I'm going to call you like once a month and check in on you. Unlike you guys who are like,
No, we like.
I'm going to call you every day, regardless of whether or not you have something that you ordered or you just like, I'm just going to check in.
Just checking in, because that's super important.
Yeah, and that's why I think WinSupply is like a great organization and a great, like, I don't like corporations, but as far as corporations go, they definitely teach you guys and train you guys the right way to make sure you're doing your jobs way more than effective.
Yep.
You guys are way above and beyond effective.
I mean, it's a team from the drivers. Shout out our drivers. By the way, if you have good drivers like we do, your business runs fluently. A lot of people sleep on the drivers.
You think? Is that what it is? It's the drivers
Drivers
make
are
everything.
so slept on in supply houses. They are just, they're responsible for over half your product going out the door.
Right.
More than half your product.
Right.
And I feel like they just get overlooked a lot in supply houses. It's hard to find a good driver, especially keep a good driver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So supply houses, take care of your drivers.
Yep. There you go.
They're good people.
So yeah, Tim, we'll have Max on next week, and then we'll have you back. But dude, thank you for coming in on such short notice.
Oh yeah.
It would have been cool to have Dave here, but
Yeah.
we're gonna hear New Jersey Dave stories at some point. I'd like to have a bunch of guys on this show at some point, but thank you for coming in, dude. Thanks for
having
sitting
me.
down and talking
Yeah.
with us.
Anytime.
Thank you for joining us at Griff Guide. Please give us a like and follow.
Thank you.